Time now for Top That Trade. Joining us today, Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor. He is ready to go. And Alan Nuckman, who knows all about options. Here we go, guys, with round number one. Long run. The Dow is on a long stint in correction territory, one of the longest in history. What does this mean to you, and what does it mean to investors?
It tells you that buy the Dow because it's undervalued. I'll tell you, think about this. In 6 years, so I had to go back and look, where was the Dow 6 years ago? It was 458, okay? And after
60
that,
years ago.
Well, 60 years ago, I said it would have been 1958. Yes,
Yeah,
60 years ago. So 1958 was 60 years ago. The Dow was like 450. And if you look at the chart of the Dow in the 1950s, we had an incredible bull run leading up to that. Guess what happened in the 60s? We broke out to the upside. We had an incredible run in the Dow.
Rally to 1,000.
So what I'm saying is, if you bought the Dow in 1958, you're doing very good.
Well, I wasn't around in 58, but we'll get into that another time. But let's talk about the Dow is only 30 stocks, so it's not a fair representation of the overall market. But I think you are correct that I think there's some value there because it hasn't rallied as much. It's still up 15% over the last year, but it's kind of trudging along here in 2018.
It is, and you know what? I'll tell you what. If there is a correction, if there is a correction, because the other indices are much higher, the Dow will hold up better.
Round number two, profit power. We've just seen a 25% pop in earnings growth. Can it continue?
Yes, it can continue. I'm telling you what. I heard an interview by Larry Kudlow. He said that the biggest economic story in 2018 was the economy, and I agree with him. And you can look at the Trump tax cuts as a big part of the profitability.
Right.
There's no doubt about that. But there's more going on in this economy here. We've really lit the flames.
This is back
to quarters.
20% growth, and that's what we focus on.
When's the last time we had that?
And this 25% growth that we had this quarter, last time we had more than that was 2010. Third quarter of 2010 was at 34. So we've got a lot more upside. But let's talk about some of the other numbers. We've had the growth in sales as well, 10% growth in sales. So it's not just top line, it's also bottom line. And more importantly, in my opinion, $1 trillion in buybacks here in 2018. That's going to be supportive of the market. And you talked about the tax cuts. That's what they're doing with their extra money. They're buying back shares of stock, and that's going to boost the market.
Yeah, but then their sales are going up. So I guess the tax cuts for the rich help somebody because they're buying stuff, right?
I guess if you could, I guess if you're gonna Larry Kudlow this, yes.
Thank you.
If you're gonna Larry Kudlow this.
Yes.
We are going to keep popping right along with round number three, drinking it up. Recently, Coke bought a stake in Kobe Bryant's sports drink brand. What's the better buy now? Is it Coke or Nike?
It depends. If you want to be a rock star and you like volatility, buy Nike, because I do think it's overdue for a correction.
Okay.
And, you know, you hit one bad sales quarter, that stock will fall hard, where Coca-Cola is something you can put in your back pocket, open up a can of it, mix it with something, and drink it.
Whenever you're thirsty, you can just open it. Okay, I've got a backdoor play. Imagine that.
Uh-oh.
So Foot Locker right now is at $50. This was an $80 stock just in 2016. So if you're going to be looking at the footwear area, Foot Locker, I think it's got some value here because they can unlock their concerns. They're a retail stock. They got beaten up badly, but a lot of them have bounced back.
A lot of retail stocks have bounced.
Walmart was great. Walmart blew out. 40% growth in online. So when
I think Foot Locker's best chance is if Walmart buys them.
Here's your bonus round question for today. Many Americans end the year with unused paid vacation days. How much is it? Is it 62%, 52%, or 35%?
I am saying Americans are the hardest working people on the planet. You know, it's easy, it's safe to go in the middle.
What are you running for mayor?
62%.
Are you running for mayor today?
No, they are the hardest people working in America. I'm going with the high number, 62. He's going safe in the middle, 62.
It has been proven that you need to have vacation. It increases your productivity in the long run. So I'm going with the low number, 35.
Oh, the House wins on this one. The correct answer was 52%.
Mayor,
knew it.
Mayor Phil.
I should have gone with my first thought.
Mayor Phil.
But at least I got to plug in for the American workers, and they deserve it.
Well, thanks for working hard on our show. Business First AM continues right after this.